Château Sqft, French countryside, 15 minutes from Pittsburgh. I cannot wait to show you this incredible compound that spans almost 13,000 square feet with 8 bedrooms, 6 baths, and more. And what's better than the house itself but the fact that this compound has a pool house, a carriage apartment, and the gardens were designed by Frederick Law Olmsted. Does that name sound familiar? It should. He designed Central Park. Come on, we have to check this out. This place is insane. You know what I can't get over is how it just stretches out seemingly forever. And today I had the pleasure of having Scott Umstead take us through. This guy not only is the listing agent, but knows everything about the house. Here we go. What is this place? You know, I already said it outside, but I feel like I'm in the middle of France. Why?
Well, you know, you're exactly right, because the original owners of this home designed this after a specific chateau.
No way.
In French Normandy, France.
That's exactly what I said. How did I know?
But you're exactly right, and it gives you that very authentic feel, both inside and out.
And I see right away we have a bar right when you walk in. I mean, this is my kind of house.
Well, when you come in, why not be greeted with a friendly cocktail?
Yes.
To tour the place.
And then when you walk in, your guests are greeted by this massive space that spreads all the way from end to end. It's truly incredible.
You know, Andrew, you're exactly right. You know, and as I think about it, with all of your success in real estate, you've seen lots and lots of beautiful homes.
Yes.
And very large homes at that.
Yeah.
And this home has both of those things.
Look at this room right here off the entry. This great room. It kind of feels like these came out of a barn.
Well, they did.
Did they?
Actually, these are original, authentic ash beams from a barn in the south of England from the early 1800s. And you'll notice, if you look up here, actually the original hardware was used in the reapplication of it here in the United States.
Wow, and I love the fact that the ceiling height is extra tall. It must be like 2+ stories.
It's 2.5 stories tall, exactly right.
So, and when your guests come into this room, they can easily exit these beautiful French doors to the patio.
You will see thematically in this house, the designers, when they put it together for the owners, everything wanted to flow to the beautiful outside garden. So double French doors in here and the other rooms as well that you will see.
Which were designed by Frederick Olmsted, is that right?
The outside gardens were designed by Frederick Law Olmsted, who did Central Park.
Central Park and Château Sqft, unbelievable. Right away we hit this beautiful library. It's stunning.
This, like so much of the house, is really magical. You've got these beautiful cherry woodwork throughout here, all the hand carving that you'll notice throughout the mantle, the fireplace. But you know what's fascinating is the fact that this house is also, when it was brought up to date, all the modern amenities, whether they're hanging files, etc., were all added and incorporated, but maintained the integrity of the French Normandy style.
Which is a good point. This house is old.
It's old.
It's over 100 years old.
It is. The house was designed in 1921 and constructed in 1922 and 23.
Unbelievable.
So 102 years old.
But it's been so well preserved because it was last renovated in the early 2000s.
That's exactly right. And this is actually the gardens.
Wait a minute, is this literally the paper? Is this like nails in here?
This is the original blueprint for the outside gardens.
Wow, dating to the 1920s. Insane. That in itself is the cost of this house. Forget about the house. Okay, now, what I love most is it's both compartmentalized and all together. Sometimes you go in a home and you feel like it's all closed off, but here, I feel like you can have a party and all of your guests are intermingling. And I love how bright it is. The indoors and outdoors, to your point, just flow effortlessly. And we have beautiful light pouring in all day long with everything focused on those gardens that were designed by Olmsted.
You'll notice that all of the windows on this side of the house lead right out to the gardens, and it's a southern exposure, so you have that light
all day long.
Exactly.
Wow, and I love all the details, the curvature as we pass through doors, and even this half bath. I mean, it's so authentic.
It is truly high integrity, authentic French Normandy style.
Oh, wow. Oh, I'm entering this kitchen. It is huge.
This was all opened up.
I was gonna say, I can't imagine this is how it was in 1920.
No, this was all little rooms, compartments, because
Right.
back then, people didn't have the big open family kitchens that they all gathered in.
Right.
They had cooks that did their
Yes.
cooking for them.
Yes.
Today, we want to be able to entertain and gather in these spaces.
Yes.
And this was designed and all opened up in a 70-foot beam,
Wow.
stretched from one side to the other.
I'm seeing a lot of curves. I'm seeing a curved counter. I'm seeing a curved ceiling. Is there a reason for that?
Well, you're very astute. In the French, and the French Normandy style very specifically, you're going to see curves continuously with all of their design. And throughout this house, you're going to see exactly that. Curves everywhere.
Man, it
Whether
is-
we are in the ceiling alcoves, which were all done hand plastered and hand painted.
Yeah, and I see the fleur-de-lis and the wire on the cabinetry with the curtains behind. I mean, this is authenticity at its max, I think.
This may not look like a lot of the homes that you may see
That's right.
elsewhere.
That's right.
This is not restoration hardware. This is authentic French Normandy style. The mesh with the curtains behind it, this full wall of refrigeration, all covered it instead of stainless steel. It's done as if you were sitting in France, and that's what you would expect to see.
Yeah, and even the color palette is very calming, in keeping with the countryside.
It is, and it's referred to as French blue.
There you go, we learned something new. I can't help but notice when you walk around that you can go in and out so easily through all of these doors.
That is exactly what Olmsted envisioned for this space.
Nice.
That in your 7 different sets of French doors that all go to the outside, whether you're in the east wing here, that is the family headquarters for the kitchens and breakfast, but all the way to the west wing, everything leads to the gardens.
That's amazing. I can't wait to take you outside, but first, let's go see this killer primary. Here we go. All right, we made it. We're at this landing, and again, this hallway even is massive, but I know there's a bunch of rooms down this way because there's like 8 bedrooms in this house. And listen, we don't want to bore you by taking through all of them. You're gonna come and see it in person, but this primary we have to show you. Let's go. It's like I entered a house. There's a landing area here. Wow.
How many primary suites do you know that have their own entrance?
It's
way?
crazy, and I see the attention to detail in the moldings and the hand-painted doorways. Wow.
And wait till you see the actual suite itself and the bath and the closet area.
It looks like I'm in the middle of a European vacation. What is going on here? Wow.
The whole thought of being in this kind of calm and serene and inspiring space is exactly what this Sqft residence is all about.
We're 20 minutes from Pittsburgh. Like, we can go see the Steelers game later and come right back to this environment that is so different. It's amazing. And then, wow, this primary bath is like nothing I've ever seen.
There wasn't much that wasn't thought about in here with all the Italian marble flooring that is all heated underneath.
Oh, wow, great.
And all of the curves. Remember you talked about the curves
Yeah, I
downstairs?
see them again.
And that whole French theme. You'll see along the vanities that you have that French curve. And even in the detail that went into the shower.
Yeah.
And having to put that kind of strength in the glass to get the curve. But it's all that curve to honor the French style that carries right on through back here, even to the tub.
It's interesting to also note that the whole room is also a circle, right? We came in through that foyer, we went through the bedroom, we went to the bathroom, so really keeping
Notice
with
even the
that.
cabinets there underneath the vanity, all the curves. And how many people have a fireplace in their primary suite bathroom?
Unreal. And then, is this? No. Is this the closet? Unreal. So I have a dressing station where I can lay out my clothes. I lived in a New York City apartment that was smaller than this closet.
This is a very well thought out and special closet space. This is the packing island. Put your suitcases out, put them on top. Every one of these cabinets is set such that you can hang something, arrange what you're going to take on your trip. And look at this. Even the detail and thought to put in the 3-sided mirror.
So I can check out my...
So you can look at how wonderful you look.
Wow, this is a marriage-saving closet, I'm telling you right now.
And all these alcoves, Andrew, look at this. Each one of them has a different purpose. Shoes and long hanging clothes and dressers behind these, all behind closed doors so that it always looks impeccably put together.
Okay, so we're leaving the primary and I can't even believe that this floor has 3 more bedrooms, all with ensuite, and then a whole nother 3rd floor that has 4 bedrooms with more full bathrooms. It's insane.
This is like the family floor, but you have all of the guests can be accommodated on the next floor. And think about the modernization. The fact that you have a double washer, double dryer, 2 entrance, 2 exit, laundry room on the 2nd floor for the family.
Unbelievable. Cue the B-roll and I'll see you outside.
Andrew, as we go outside here, let's not forget exactly what we're about to see with the gardens, but think about this. Olmsted had in mind with this stone pillared porch to frame it all with wisteria. This wisteria on this house is 102 years old.
Get out of here.
Yes.
Wow. Wait a minute. Are we in the Hamptons or are we 20 minutes from Pittsburgh? What is going on here? Look at this pool.
Isn't this amazing? And we're only 20 minutes also to Pittsburgh International, or 16 to 18 minutes to the private airport.
Oh, that is awesome. It almost looks like I'm at a beach here. This pool is beautiful and the view takes us right to the pool house, which looks like there's like an indoor-outdoor bar even.
This is a 50-foot saline pool with, you notice this rim so everybody can sit along the side of the pool with their feet in.
Exactly, I love that.
And all of this area is the same theme that Olmsted had. The gardens continue all the way out around the pool.
Wow, I can't help but imagine that if this was in like the Hamptons or, you know, Long Island, this would be a $30–40 million estate.
Exactly, and can you imagine how nice it is to be able to have all of this here for this kind of a price?
Unbelievable.
Well, you know what's fascinating about the pool house is you notice you have this whole covered porch area, which was specifically designed with the fireplace. So much like today, everybody wants their fire pit.
It's a classy fire pit, right? Instead of with their Adirondack chairs, we have the Chateau feel.
And we have the covered, so you're protected
from the
elements.
elements.
The easy access to drinks and food through the passage.
And it almost feels like maybe a guest could stay here.
Oh, you could. I would go live in it.
Wow, I feel like I'm in a cabin.
Well, this is a beautifully designed pool house. A lot of thought. Look at the 2.5 stories, all the beadboard and the woodwork and all the stone, right? And check out this kitchen.
Oh, it's a full kitchen.
So instead of having to deal with the house, you've got a Thermador burner gas range. You have dishwashers. You have ice makers. Sub-zero refrigerator, freezer. All with the pass-through. This opens up. And look at the view back to the house.
You know, it's exactly what I was saying right from the beginning, everybody. This is a lifestyle. Château Sqft is not about a home. It's not about bedrooms. It's about a feeling. And that feeling is encapsulated in this pool house, in the pool, and in the gardens. Let's go see these gardens that are 100 years old. Okay, we've been talking about it the entire time, and now this is the moment, right? Jekyll and Hyde, do you know it? The gardens. Wow.
And Andrew, as you go into these are actually rooms that Olmsted had envisioned, each with its own little magical surprises. And it's just a progression throughout the seasons for annuals and perennials and all these other leafing things, flowering trees and bushes and mountain laurels.
It's truly incredible, and I know that you can't smell it through the YouTube, but I am telling you, the fragrance is so beautiful and aromatic.
The magic about this place is that just being out here and throughout the house, but coming out here, it transforms you. The serenity and the elegance and the beauty out here is just magical.
You know, that's a huge, huge point. I almost envision like the kids at the pool, but you're over here with a yoga retreat or reading a book, or I think I even see a greenhouse over there. You're gardening. There's so many ways you can utilize this space. And then every single time I turn my head, I see the massive view of this compound. It's insane.
Well, you know, the amazing thing is you do walk through here and you look at the back, there's a lot of argument in 𝐸𝐶𝐻 Heights as to the front and the backs of home. Tell me this doesn't look like an amazing front exterior of a home. I love this side of this estate.
I see some old stonework here. What's going on? What is this thing?
Olmsted and the group envisioned this flat surface for these rooms for the landscaping.
Sure.
So they put in a retaining wall utilizing some of the incredible stone craftsmanship in the area. And it starts down here and the grade goes down. So at the far end, you actually have a 14-foot, 1.5 foot thick retaining wall. It's remarkable.
It's like the pyramids right here at your house. I bet you if you tried to recreate that wall present day, it would cost $1 million. So here again, this is the deal of the century. And you know what? Before we leave today, I just gotta say, in addition to garage over here, is this more living space?
Oh, absolutely. This is a full another carriage house apartment.
This is insane.
This is insane. A dining room, a kitchen over there, bedroom. There's actually a basement to it. There are 2 full baths.
Wow.
If somebody wanted to have guests and put them not in the house, but in the apartment, they could do that.
So I could actually even have my mom come live with me someday, because I would not have her in the house. You know you wouldn't either. Scott, thanks for having us today.
Andrew, thank you for coming in and touring this beautiful listing. Jennifer Tanabe, my co-listing agent, and I are so grateful that you would come by.
That's right, and if you want to make Chateau Sqft your own, you can call Scott, Jennifer, or me, Andrew Klima, #ClimateChange, and we'll see you at the next one.